Okay, how's it, Georgie?
How's the matter?
How's it? Yeah, so tell us about yourself, your company, and your visions.
My name is Georgie Varughese. I'm a medical doctor that's venturing into the health tech space. I have a keen passion for solving problems with health tech solutions. I think there's a lot of scope for that, especially in terms of patient safety, patient information, especially easing the whole journey between healthcare practitioners and patients. So we've come together and started up Dokotella together with the venture studio, and we've created both the patient side application as well as a healthcare professional application that bridges the gap between both patient and healthcare provider, bringing them together onto a seamless digital journey, including appointments, electronic medical records, storage of patient data and clinical records, as well as referrals between healthcare providers. That's basically what Dokotella does.
I believe the referrals between healthcare provider and patient is the key differentiator that no other health tech startup is doing at the moment. Tell us a bit about how that works.
Sure. So healthcare providers obviously need to, in terms of continuity of care, need to refer one patient from one healthcare provider to the other. This is quite an integral process, and there's obviously transfer information. Doing this electronically, we need to ensure that it's safe, that it's POPIA compliant, and that it's backed up by a robust system. And that's where we are, and that's definitely our key differentiator. We definitely are the first POPIA compliant electronic referral system where we've created our own in-house sort of pathway that involves the patient and allows us to obtain their consent, electronic consent that's traceable before the referral happens, and this allows the practices to be POPIA compliant.
Awesome. And tell me, Georgie, what problems were you experiencing before coming to Disraptor?
Sure. Obviously, as a startup, and especially because I'm not from a technical background, we were quite worried about compliance. Who would be using the app? What would happen if was there going to be any downtime? Could we scale up? Could we handle the numbers? And especially when we're in healthcare, we're dealing with very sensitive information, and we needed a trusted partner to solve these problems for us, especially with the specific type of data that we're trying to handle.
Awesome. And you speak about trusted partner. So what made you decide on working with Disraptor?
Yeah, no, I think we share the same energies and the same vision. We met at a conference at an Africa Arena tech startup conference, and obviously Disraptor had quite a reputable name, working with other players in the healthcare industry and other industries, and we share the same energy. And they're very. It was very easy to communicate with them. We were able to understand our challenges and our concerns quite early on, and they reassured us, and they had a very proficient. Even from the first sort of technical meeting itself, we realized that we are dealing with experts in the field.
That's awesome. That's so amazing to hear. It warms my heart to hear that. And tell us about your experience on the technical due diligence that Disraptor did for you, and what did it uncover for you and your business?
So it was quite a thorough process, especially the way for accreditation. So we initially went out and we vetted out all the sort of gaps that we have in terms of scalability, in terms of backup, making sure that we don't have any zero downtime, that we have a zero downtime, and also in terms of getting a way for accreditation would allow us to, allowed us to approach other sort of industry players as well as venture capitalists and those for funding as well, to show our credibility and show our technical due diligence. Communication, we had a great sort of relationship. We were constantly updated throughout the process of what are the gaps that we have, and what could be done to solve it. And I think Disraptor was quite robust in making sure that both parties were involved in sort of filling the gaps and finding solutions.
Amazing. And what was the end result, and how did it, Disraptor's work benefit your business?
Working with Disraptor definitely gives us, other than the technical due diligence, gives us a lot of credibility. We can approach VCs with confidence. We can approach healthcare providers with confidence that their data is safe, that we have a robust system. We've been accredited by a third-party agent, especially as credible as Disraptor, working with AWS. It is because of this extra mile that we've gone together with a partner like Disraptor that we were able to start off our pilot study with a large hospital group like Mediclinic, and with Cape Town's one of Cape Town's largest sort of physiotherapy workability group, Lindsay Scott. Obviously, when you're working with key players like this, you need to show that there is that we've got our I's dotted and our T's crossed, and Disraptor definitely has given us that boost to pitch ourselves out there, whether it be in front of VCs or whether it be in front of large hospital groups like Mediclinic and Lindsay Scott. So we're grateful, and I'm sure this is an ongoing relationship, and I'm sure that we're going to see the benefit of it throughout this journey.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Georgie.
Cool. Thank you very much, Mala. Thanks to Disraptor.